This is Ferrari's latest and most powerful hypercar yet, the Ferrari F80. Built to celebrate 80 years of Ferrari's legacy, the F80 carries forward the brand's iconic hypercar lineage, stepping in as the successor to the LaFerrari. Alongside the newly unveiled McLaren W1 and Porsche's mysterious upcoming hypercar, the F80 is part of the next generation of the holy trinity of hypercars. The design of the F80 was a massive challenge for Ferrari. After all, it's the follow-up to the LaFerrari, one of the most iconic hypercars in history. While the LaFerrari stunned everyone with its jaw-dropping, futuristic look, Ferrari took a more restrained approach with the F80, which might be one of the most distinct features of this car compared to the LaFerrari, which focused on futuristic curves. It has a lower, wider stance that makes it look poised and race-ready, with subtle and functional designs. The F80's front blacked-out visor reminds me of the new Grand Tourer, and while the LaFerrari had a unique, aggressive pointed nose, the F80's front is much wider and with more muscle. But don't be fooled by its sleek exterior. The F80 is a monster under the hood. It runs on a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, adapted from the racing engine Ferrari used in its Le Mans-winning 499p. Unlike past hypercars, Ferrari opted for a smaller V6 instead of a V12.
What?
While that might sound controversial, this V6 engine delivers a stunning 900 horsepower on its own. The twin turbos are electrically boosted, meaning they spool up instantly for rapid acceleration with zero lag. And with a 9,200 RPM limit, it screams almost as high as the LaFerrari's V12. The F80's hybrid system adds even more to its insane power output. This isn't like the single-motor hybrid system on the LaFerrari. Instead, the F80 has 5 electric motors, 2 on the front axle, 1 on the rear, and 2 on the turbochargers, giving it a combined total of 1,200 horsepower. That's right, this is Ferrari's most powerful road car ever. The F80 launches from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.15 seconds, half a second faster than the rear-wheel drive McLaren W1. The F80 reaches 124 miles per hour in a blistering 5.75 seconds, nearly matching the W1's performance despite its heavier weight. And while the F80's top speed caps out at a still impressive 217 miles per hour, that's less jaw-dropping in today's hypercar world, where rivals like Koenigsegg and Hennessy are pushing towards 300 miles per hour. But Ferrari's focus with the F80 is not just speed, it's about delivering a perfect blend of track performance and everyday usability. Ferrari tackled the weight challenge head-on too. They built a brand new carbon chassis with advanced 3D printed components in the front suspension, shaving off every gram they could. The F80 weighs in at 1,025 kilograms dry, which, while still heavier than McLaren's 1,399 kilograms W1, gives the F80 an impressive power-to-weight ratio of 787 horsepower per ton, enough to make your head spin in corners. Aerodynamics play a massive role in the F80's performance, with every surface on the car designed for maximum efficiency and downforce. A flat floor, a huge rear diffuser, and an advanced active rear wing combine to generate 1,000 km of downforce at 155 miles per hour. This setup keeps the F80 stable at high speeds, and with active suspension similar to what Ferrari used in the Purosangue SUV. The interior is all about the driver. Ferrari gave the F80 a cockpit-like feel, with everything angled toward the driver, and a square steering wheel that puts you in control of the car's immense power. The wheel has actual physical switches rather than touch-sensitive controls, which is a nice throwback. As for the passenger, the seat is narrower and set slightly back to give the driver a central, race-focused view. This asymmetric layout mirrors Ferrari's 499p race car. As for pricing, this hypercar doesn't come cheap. The F80 costs a staggering £3 million, and while Ferrari is producing 799 units, each one is already accounted for. So, unless you're on the list, you might have to wait for a convertible version, if Ferrari ever decides to make one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what you think of Ferrari's latest beast.